Kale.
Hi.
How are you?
Good to see you,
Good
Shelly.
to see you. Thanks for coming out today.
Of course.
I appreciate it. So, tell me a little bit about your game. A little bit about your golf history.
I've been playing for pretty much as long as I can remember.
Okay.
Dad started me when I was really young.
Nice.
High school golf, didn't play any college golf, but try to play as much as I can nowadays,
Okay.
weather and work permitting.
Okay. What do you do for work?
I work actually at the golf course here, the Derry Golf Course.
Nice. Okay. That's right. Right. Do you work inside?
Work in the pro shop.
You've been doing that for a while.
Yeah, been here, probably started off in high school when I was young and just kept going, so about 10 years now.
Okay. Are you going to stay in the golf business, or are you?
I might. I'm going to take a little time off and play some golf and work and see what happens.
Nice.
Just graduated college, so.
Okay. Did you go here to UNM?
Yep.
Okay. What'd you get your degree in?
Spanish and a minor in biology.
Oh, okay. Okay. How often do you get to play now?
Try to play at least a couple times a week.
Okay.
So,
Nice.
yeah, like I said, weather and work permitting.
Sure. Do you have a handicap?
Yeah, it's like a 2 right now.
2? Okay. Are you looking to lower it at all, or?
Oh yeah, always
Yeah?
looking to lower it.
Always looking to lower it. All right. Let's talk a little bit about your goals. Do you have some short-term and long-term goals?
Mainly my goal is just to beat my friends every time we go play.
Okay. Do you do that all the time?
Not all the time. Yeah, I try. Oh, always, yeah.
So in terms of your handicap, so you have it at 2. I mean, in all honesty, are you trying to lower your handicap at all?
Yeah,
or
definitely. I mean, you always want to be scratch, but
Okay. Is that your
what
goal?
really is scratch is kind of tough, yeah.
Okay. All right. So in terms of here in the next 25 minutes or so, is there something I can help you with? Any particular goal? Something you want to accomplish?
I've always had a problem with little coming over the top move, not being able to get it going more from the inside.
Okay. Okay. Do you work with an instructor?
I do not.
No instructor. Okay. But you're aware that you come over the top?
Yeah,
Through your divots?
Divots are going a little bit left.
Okay.
Ball's going a little bit left.
Okay. And if we could accomplish that, get that ball to start a little bit straighter, how's that going to impact your game?
Well, I'll be able to aim where I want to aim
Okay.
and get the ball going where I want to start.
Instead of aiming
Well, I mean,
over here?
obviously you try to get your alignment set up, and I've always had a problem with my alignment.
Okay.
Making sure I get it set up every time, so.
Okay. Do you use alignment sticks?
I do. When I'm on the range, I do use alignment
Okay.
sticks.
Okay. All right. So you're aware of it, just not really sure why the tendency is to.
Yeah, I'm just
Get a little-
trying to get it. Yeah, trying to get it coming more from the inside.
So working more to the inside. Okay. All right. Any physical limitations or anything you need to be aware of?
No, I should be fine with lower clubs. I have dislocated my kneecap a couple
Oh.
times on the range, but got a brace on it. We're good to go.
Okay. Dislocated it. Did you have to have treatment on it after that happened? Or?
When I did it when I was playing basketball when I was younger. And so
Oh, okay.
when it
So it
happened.
didn't actually happen.
Oh yeah, it happened on
It
the range.
happened out here, but the injury was from when you were.
Yeah, first time it happened was when I was younger, but
Okay.
it's good
Does it
now.
hurt when you play?
No,
No pain.
no, I did a lot of gym work and things to try to keep it in place. So.
Okay. Okay. Good. Okay. So can you show me kind of what you do for a warm up for stretching? Do you have an actual plan for?
When I come out on the range.
Yeah. Or is it just kind of running from the shop to the?
Yeah, well, with my knee, I always try to get. Usually take a couple swings to try to warm my muscles up a little bit more to get the blood flowing, and then with a wedge or something, and then I'll start. I have some certain stretches I do to try to mitigate any knee problems. So.
Which ones do you do?
So first one to get the outside of my hip and everything going, and my hamstring. You go back and you come down to the side,
Okay.
and it goes all the way through back and down the back, and side of your hip flexors and stuff.
Okay. And that feels like it kind of protects that knee a little bit. Get some movement down there.
It always goes the outside. So anything, if this is tight in here, when you rotate and twist, it has a chance of coming out. If you don't,
Okay.
make sure it's loose and stuff. So.
Do you change your setup? Do you flare that toe out or anything? Have you set up? Does that help, or do you not?
Yeah, I like flaring that toe out more because it helps not for my knee, but it helps me rotate.
Clear and rotate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Should help that kind of take a little bit of the pressure off. But
Yeah, it's especially with the longer clubs. I try to.
Absolutely. All right, so you do that one. That does feel good. That's a good one. And then what about for like upper body, shoulders?
Yeah,
back?
always.
Do you just, yeah, that's a good one.
Get it
Cool.
back.
Yeah.
And then
Yep, that's good. Oh, nice curve. Yep, very good. What about neck? Did you think for your neck? Or
not really. No, don't really think about it actually.
That's where I hold on my tension, so I always make sure I hit my neck. But just simple little rolls.
Awesome.
Usually pretty good. And then I don't know. I kind of get the low back, kind of loosened up a little bit more. Hang, take all that tension out. Yeah, I learned the hard way a few years back. I was giving a lesson, and one of my students asked me to hit a shot for her, and I said, "Oh, sure," and took one swing. I went from upright to flat on my back, and my back went out, and I mean, I'd always heard people say, "Oh yeah, my back's out." And what does that mean? Oh my goodness, I found out.
Yeah,
It
you
was
know what it is as
awful.
soon as it happens.
Literally, like I was on the ground, I could not get up. So, had about 3 chiropractic treatments after that, and yeah, it was okay. But man, it was crazy. Talk to me a little bit about your golf clubs. Are these custom fit for you?
Well, I know I'm everything's pretty much standard with me. Length,
Okay.
lie, so
Okay.
I go standard.
So standard length,
Standard length,
lie.
standard loft, standard lie.
Okay.
They're actually probably a little bit weaker lofted than most. They're pretty normal in terms of not juiced up like a lot
Okay.
of clubs are these
Yes.
days.
Okay. And they're forged. Okay. All right. So not really did you do a formal fitting? Hit them off live
I
boards and
have,
things like
I
that?
have,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So you're comfortable in your fit.
Equipment
and
wise, yeah, I'm definitely
Equipment wise, you
comfortable.
think you're good. Okay. Good. Driver's good. All right. Looks like you've got quite a few sticks in there.
Yeah, I actually just cracked my shaft in one of my old drivers, so I had to. So this is an even older one, and then this is a newer one I'm trying to work with.
Okay.
So
Okay. All right. Let's do this. Talk to me just a little bit more about this over the top, and let's kind of get an idea of how much we're talking about. If we're going to try to minimize it a little bit, kind of need to know like how much we're talking. So first of all, I want to make sure we use some alignment sticks today too. But
yeah,
I mean, if we're looking at, how do you have
I have
that?
a 7 iron.
Okay. How far do you hit your seven?
About 185, 190.
Oh, that's what I'm doing. Okay. What do you normally aim for out here with that club?
With
Anything?
That one, we could just aim at the 200-yard sign over there. That'd be if you want to do
Okay,
that. That's
okay,
probably the easiest
okay.
one to see.
Good. Alright, so we're going to aim for 200 yards. Marker's going to be, that's our target. That's our green, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So would you agree, I mean, when you're setting your sticks down, are you setting them down right at your target, or are you going dead aim?
I usually sometimes I want to try to, since I'm trying to work it from the inside, I try to get it where I'm drawing it a little bit. So I'll aim a little bit right at target, but never more than 5 yards or so.
Okay. And okay. What do you think there?
That looks a little left.
A little bit less? Okay. Go ahead and readjust them where it fits your eye. So the ball's just not starting exactly where you feel like it.
Yeah, the ball, usually it's not left going left, it's just left.
Okay. Not left going left, it's just ending up left.
It just will start left, but it usually doesn't keep going though. It just
Okay.
doesn't start on line.
It just starts and it stays there.
Yeah, exactly.
So then you're either missing the green left or you have a tough putt, a longer putt
Yeah,
than.
exactly.
Okay. How many greens would you say you hit? On an average round, are you hitting upwards of?
It's definitely getting double digits.
Okay.
Especially out here since it's not the longest course in the world. So
Yeah.
I hope that I'd be
Yeah.
higher up there. So,
So maybe
11, 12 maybe.
11 or 12 greens. Okay. So you've got some chances for up and downs, but it looks like you maybe got some room for improvement.
Yeah, definitely.
And your average approach shot out here, like on a par 4, is
Distance-wise?
yeah, it's 100 and
Probably inside 150.
okay. So that might be the club to
Yeah, exactly.
That's okay. We'll go ahead and start with this one, but
Yeah.
it sounds like, you know, hitting that 150 mark, spending some time in there. Because you're right, it's not extremely long out here.
No, definitely not.
Okay, so let's do this. I just want you to hit some shots.
Okay,
4 or
sounds good.
5. I'm not going to say anything for the first few shots. I just want to get a feel for where you're at, and then I'll give you a little bit of feedback. Okay? That's the one?
Yeah.
Okay. It was a little bit left. Okay, so first 2 were good, right?
Yeah, a little heely, but they're good.
A little hilly,
Online at least.
Online, okay. Then we left one kind of right.
Yeah.
Does that happen very often?
Yeah, I mean, we try to mitigate the left. Sometimes it goes a little right.
Yeah. Okay, and then we got the left. Yeah, that last one looked like your rhythm was you were a little quick.
Okay.
A little bit quicker from the top. And maybe, I mean, looking at your stance, I feel like you set up and you're a little bit closed.
Okay.
Okay, so your right foot was back just a little bit, and I think your tendency is to kind of get yourself working a little too far to the right.
All right.
Okay, so then when you do that, what does your brain tell you to do?
Yeah, everything's got to go left.
Then you got to go. Yeah, you got to go kind of hard over the top, right, to get it back, and then you know, we get the club face here and moving left, right, with the divot pattern that's a little bit left. So let's focus on that today. Start. Try to get. I'm going to check your feet again.
Okay.
But really make sure that you're not aiming right, because the more you aim right, the more we're going to struggle with this stuff. Okay.
Perfect.
All right. So go ahead.
Sounds good.
Hit a couple more. Pull your right foot up just a touch. There you go. I wish I could hit my 7-iron that high. Where did that, was that
That was left out to the right a
a little bit to the right? Okay, what'd you feel there?
That was definitely over the top, going left.
Okay. You know what? Narrow your stance up just a touch.
Okay.
I feel like you're setting up with your feet about the width what they should be with your driver.
Okay.
And maybe your lower body's not functioning quite like like it should as a result, when you
Alright.
get your feet so wide, right, then I feel like it's really hard for you to get off of your
Get
back
to that,
foot.
yeah, get over that left
So
side.
you might just narrow it up just slightly. So we want to be about, so you should probably have to turn, get shoulder width apart, right? So really what we're saying is, you know, that the outside of your shoulders with the inside of your feet. You could probably go just a touch wider, but before you were really,
Okay.
you're quite a bit wider. All right, setup looks good. A little bit left.
Yeah.
Okay. Not a lot of grass there.
No, no.
Still back just a touch. You know, I wish we could find just a little bit flatter lie. Your feet are a little bit in the back. I feel like your feet were kind of down,
Yeah, it's,
like moving down this hill. That's it. That's it. Your feet are good there. Look, your rhythm was a little bit better there.
yeah, definitely.
Teeny bit thin, but
Yeah.
Skinny did it, but pretty straight. Hold on, you're taking just a touch.
Okay.
Make sure everything's moving back in one piece. How's that?
Not better.
Feel better? Yeah, just that rhythm. That little slower takeaway. Have you always been kind of a long swinger? In other words, has the club always
Yeah, that's something I've
kind of crossed the line?
when I
just
when I hit a lot of balls, I try to. A lot of times I'll try to shorten it up when I haven't really been hitting a lot of golf.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it looks, I mean, it looks like it, you know, you get just a little bit long back there. I feel like if you could shorten it up just a little bit, that might alleviate
Yeah.
kind of that hardness at the top. Does that
Makes
make
sense,
sense?
yeah.
What have you done in the past when you have worked on it to shorten it up? Is there is there a
Well, there's
drill?
always the towel drill. You know, the arms. The
Under
towel,
the arms?
Yeah, 'cause you can't really get that far back when you do that. But
Yeah,
usually
that's
with 9-iron, 8-iron, something like that, short to keep it.
to keep it.
Yeah, try to
keep it
get that. Just get the feeling of not going all the way back
right. Okay.
and to stay connected. So.
Good. That's probably about as good as. So I do think that's playing a little bit of a role. You know, when when that club gets a little beyond parallel, then it, you know, it causes you to kind of reroute it and redirect it. Let's hit a couple here. Your setup is looking better. Aim's good. Sounded pretty solid.
Yeah, it's solid.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab my
Yeah,
towel.
sometimes less is more, right?
Yeah,
Keep
exactly.
your towel a little longer. Yeah, I think just bringing that towel out, working off some of that winter rust.
Yeah, exactly.
We're getting ready to hit the winter now.
It's finally nice out, you know.
I
It's
know, it's
start
been,
moving a little bit better.
yeah, it's gorgeous out here today. Close.
Yeah, started closer to target
Yeah.
for sure.
Talk to me just a little bit about your mental routine when you're hitting balls, when you're practicing. Are you really, do you feel like you're getting into your target, or do you sometimes kind of, I don't know.
Rapid fire.
Yeah, rapid fire.
Sometimes, you know, a lot of times I'll come out right before work or quick. I don't have a lot of time, so I'll just try to get
Just
a bunch
kinda
of yeah,
just
try to
hit
hit
to
a few
get-
balls just to
To find the rhythm.
trying to get the feeling of hitting some shots,
Right.
and hitting it, hopefully hitting it pretty decently. So,
Right.
but I try to when I have time, I do try to sit back, look at my target each time, go through my
Go
routine.
through the routine.
Mhm.
Do you ever play, like around the golf out here on the range? Do you ever play like 9 holes, come out here and create targets and hit, like go through?
Not
Maybe
normally,
hit
no.
driver, and it might be something to think about. You know, if your goal really is to get your handicap down, I think a lot of it comes down to how well we do use the time, the minimal time that we do have to practice.
Yeah, exactly.
But that might be something to work on, you know, here, you know, in the next few months when we do have good weather.
yeah, exactly.
Occasionally.
Hopefully, yeah.
But if you can't get on the golf course, you know, maybe just come out and play a few holes and really focus on what your goal is, and that's hitting targets, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And see if that kind of gets you to that next level. Because I think a lot of times, like I said, it just comes down to how we structure those practice sessions.
Yeah,
Your swing
perfect.
is really good. So
Thank you.
yeah, maybe go ahead and hit a couple more. And I do think using this towel is going to be key for
Okay,
you, because
yeah.
I think that little long backswing.
That's definitely something I have noticed and I try to work on in
Yeah.
the past. So.
And then, like I said, just narrowing up just a little bit in your stance. That'll help you move, I think, a little bit better, lower body-wise. Tiny bit heavy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little heavy, a little out of it.
Is that
Good.
pretty good? Yeah, that one didn't move much at all. Started just touch left of that 200-yard marker, which
Yeah.
I think is about where we've got you. Then we've got you just slightly left of it. Good. Feet look good. Everything's square here. Good rhythmic takeaway. Kind of hit that with your hands.
Yeah, definitely. I was going to say about hands.
Yeah, little handsy kind of good. Maybe a bit low.
Yeah.
Go ahead and take it up to the top for me, and then stop. I just want to see where we're at. Is that it? Is that the backswing?
Yeah. I mean,
That's where
you
we
want me to
want
go?
it.
That's where we want
That's where we want it.
it? Okay, cool.
It's a little beyond that in real
Yeah.
in movement, but yeah. Pretty good right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, those little rehearsals, right, where you just
Yeah.
in here.
Try to get that muscle memory.
This is what gets us.
Yeah,
Right,
exactly.
and that crosses there. Then it all becomes just
Yeah, and it's
Kind of
just hands
fantastic,
and
growing
trying
hands.
to use some athletic ability to get
Right.
the ball back to the ball. Club back to the ball.
okay. So we got a good plan, I think.
Yep.
Practice with that. Maybe come out, play some holes. Really get into your target. Really focus on what your objective is.
Mhm.
And let me know if I can help you again.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
very much.
Okay, nice to meet you.
Cheers, bro.